All right, y'all, let's talk about it. We gotta clear the air on this Mihawk slander. I never imagined I've gotten to a point where I have to make a video just dedicated strictly to people who just hate and slander Mihawk. And if you're one of those people that hate and slander Mihawk, I'm gonna kill your heart this whole entire video. You're gonna hate hearing my voice, but at the end of the day, I really don't care because I want you to listen to this. I really do want you to listen to it because a lot of y'all do not make any sense when you're speaking. You're speaking with agenda and you're not speaking with your mind. So I'm gonna clear your mind this video for you so you already know the road. We getting right into it. Now on the timeline, if you know what the timeline is, I'm talking about the Twitter timeline. The Twitter timeline and even through YouTube, I'm seeing a lot of Mihawk slander. Now my question is, why is that slander? And I have a couple of reasons why I do think people slander Mihawk, but I want to get to the points that people make before I tell you the reason why I think people hate Mihawk. So one of the biggest debates within the One Piece fandom is Mihawk versus Shanks. I did make a video on that, but at this point within my One Piece journey, I think I'm coming to more and more of a revelation when it comes to that fight between the two. And one of the major points a lot of people like to bring up when it comes to Mihawk is that Mihawk has no conqueror's haki. Now honestly, if you tell me that face to face, I'm just gonna look at you and just roll my eyes and just carry on, because that literally makes no sense for two clearly obvious reasons. So imagine this, we have a king and then we have somebody else who aspires to take the spot of the king. Now this person that aspires to take the spot of the king has this amazing conqueror's haki power. Now why would it not be plausible that the person that's sitting on the throne not have that power as well? The person is aspiring to be the king and he has that power. Why wouldn't the king himself have that power as well? Just because the king never shows that power, it does not mean he doesn't have that power. Now I understand I'm big on not giving people feats that we haven't seen and giving people make-believe feats, but at the end of the day, we have to use our brain. It does not make sense why the aspiring king has that power, but the king himself, the aspiring king, wants to become him. He's not at that spot yet. So why wouldn't the king himself have that power? And the second point about him not having conqueror's haki, and this goes out to my Shanks fans, and yes, I am a Shanks fan, but I don't associate myself with Shanks fan because Shanks fan put their agenda in front of facts. I do support Shanks. I love Shanks and I love Mihawk. And a lot of people will try to deny the fact and say I'm a Shanks hater and I'm a Mihawk fan, but I truly do like both characters. I just don't let agenda get in the way of facts. So let's say this, for the Shanks fan that says Mihawk doesn't have conqueror's haki, you're literally hyping up Mihawk and you don't even realize it. If Mihawk doesn't have conqueror's haki and he was able to go toe to toe with Shanks, who has advanced conqueror's haki, that's literally making Mihawk look even stronger than what he is. So you're telling me a Mihawk without conqueror's haki is able to stick toe to toe with the Shanks who has advanced conqueror's haki, who also is the killer of observation haki? You're telling me a Mihawk without conqueror's haki is able to keep up toe to toe with that? So that's another thing. I don't know, if you use your brain, I mean, that's kind of hyping up Mihawk even more and making the fight between Mihawk and Shanks even worse, because if you're saying Mihawk doesn't have conqueror's haki and he was able to keep toe to toe, what happens if Mihawk gets advanced conqueror's haki? Just imagine how dirty he would do Shanks if he had advanced conqueror's haki, since he doesn't, quote unquote, doesn't have conqueror's haki. It's literally a busted up debate. It literally makes no sense for you to argue that Mihawk literally has no conqueror's haki. I know we haven't seen it, and again, we can't come up with fake feats, but at the same time, just use your brain. I mean, it's simple. It's free to use your brain. Just use it. Another thing, and oh man, I'm finna make a lot of people mad with this one. Another thing a lot of people don't like to acknowledge, or they like to put in their own headcanon, is the whole World's Strongest Swordsman title. In the title in general, when it comes to it stating that Mihawk's sword skill is better than Shanks. So now a lot of people are saying that Mihawk's not stronger than Shanks, it's his skill that's better than Shanks. At the end of the day, that's headcanon, but I'm just gonna go ahead and paint the picture for you to give you a stronger grasp of the power of Mihawk. And they're literally telling you how strong Mihawk is without having Mihawk show his full power yet. It's a reason they haven't showed his full power yet within the series. So boom, I'm gonna pop up a definition from the Oxford Dictionary. I did a quick Google search and searched up what was the best dictionary dictionary to use, and I'm just going to use the Oxford Dictionary. I'm going to pop up one of the many of definitions. It's literally like so many definitions of skill, but I'm just going to choose the longest one I see to be able to help explain my point. So we have the definition of skill. This is 6A. Skill is the capability of accomplishing something with precision and certainty. Practical knowledge in combination with ability, cleverness, and expertness. Also an ability to perform a function acquired or learnt with practice. So boom, we have the definition of skill. It is certified. You see it on the screen. Don't act like you're not reading it now. It's right there on the screen. If Shanks used, and people call, and I would say Shanks is definitely top 5 within One Piece, but a lot of people claim Shanks to be at that #1 spot. Okay, so we're going based off of that. If Shanks used an attack called Kamusari, Divine Departure, whatever you want to say, used Advanced Conqueror's Haki to fuel that attack, one tapped said character called Useless Kid, I meant Eustace Kid, and if Mihawk, and they stated word for word, bar for bar, his skill is better than Shanks himself, and we see the definition, I still have it on the screen, we're not running from this definition. An ability to perform a function. Mihawk's ability to perform a function is better than Shanks. Shanks used a Kamusari attack with Advanced Conqueror's Haki, so that means that Mihawk's ability to, we could even say use the same attack, Mihawk's ability to do that attack will always be better, and you cannot run from that. It says word for word. We have the definition still on the screen. An ability to perform a function. Mihawk's ability to perform a function with the sword will always be better than Shanks, and that's a simple, blunt force fact. I mean, it's right there in your face. You read it over multiple times. There's no running from it. It's something that you just gotta accept, and you gotta put the agenda down, plain and simple. So now we're gonna get to the reason why I just think people just hate Mihawk and don't want Mihawk to succeed. And it's gonna be okay, because when you see Mihawk use his true power, it's gonna be a lot of people switching up. So we can come back to this video and we can all laugh at the people that switched up and want to be on the Mihawk train now, but it's okay. You can buy your stocks. I'm allowing you to buy your Mihawk stocks now, so it's okay. Come on, buy the Mihawk stocks. I'll still allow it. But one of the main reasons why I think that people do not like Mihawk is the fact that within the One Piece world, Shanks is kind of shown to be the person that Luffy has to surpass. And we all know that Zoro's goal is to defeat Mihawk. So if any way, shape, or form, if Mihawk were to be stronger than Shanks, I think the simple reason is just that people don't want Zoro to be stronger than Luffy, the main character. So people just come up with their own headcanon to try to denounce Mihawk and deny the facts that's already been stated in words. I mean, you can't run from the words. It's literally stated right there. And people just don't want Zoro to be stronger than Luffy because Mihawk is stronger than Shanks. But at the end of the day, Luffy already has a goal past being the Pirate King. Shanks has never became the Pirate King. Can Shanks become the Pirate King and find the One Piece? Yes, but Shanks has not done that yet. So Luffy passing Shanks still will not get Luffy to the goal of becoming the Pirate King. So I don't know what people's strong infatuation with Luffy passing Shanks being Luffy's peak. Luffy still has to get to Last Tail. Luffy still has to become the Pirate King. Luffy has a goal past becoming the Pirate King. So I don't know why people are still equating what Luffy's end-all goal is to pass Shanks. Luffy's already stated he has a dream past becoming the Pirate King. So this whole narrative of because Mihawk is stronger than Shanks, well, Mihawk can't be stronger than Shanks because Luffy has to pass Shanks and Mihawk is stronger than Shanks, so that won't work out. It's literally, I mean, again, in words, the Gorosei saying that this Gear 5 power is literally the strongest power within One Piece. It doesn't matter if Zoro defeats Mihawk and Mihawk is stronger than Shanks. At the end of the day, I do think end of series Zoro will be able to give Luffy a strong run for his money, but when Luffy gets a full control of his Gear 5 powers, nobody is messing with Luffy. Literally, nobody is touching him. So it doesn't matter if Mihawk is stronger than Shanks and Zoro defeats Mihawk. That's not going to put Zoro above Luffy in any way. When Luffy gets a full grasp of that Gear 5 power, which he doesn't have, Luffy has little to no full control over that Gear 5 power. At the end of the series, when Luffy can use that with little to no time limit, there is nobody, and I mean nobody, that is touching Luffy within the One Piece universe, and that's a fact. So I hope I cleared the air for the Mihawk slander. I got tired of just seeing this straight just lousiness and just weird, just people just slandering Mihawk for no reason. Like, if you put the agenda to the side and put the facts in your face, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you just got to use your brain. So I appreciate y'all watching the video. I hope you guys like and subscribe to the channel. I know a lot of people are not gonna like this video because of the fact that it seems like I hate Shanks, but I truly, anybody who knows me knows I'm always the person to like both characters. I'm never the one to put agenda. I'm always putting the facts face forward, and I always give both characters an even share. I never hate, I never degrade a character, none of that. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you liked it. I hope you subscribed. I know I'm saying this again. Until next time, peace out.